Alright guys, welcome back to F1 Fastlane. The summer break is finally over, and the Dutch Grand Prix is officially here. Max Verstappen is hoping to win again, but things aren't looking great for Red Bull heading into this weekend. They've confirmed they've made some poor decisions with their car this season, and will need to mix and match upgrades, reverting to older components if they want to give Sergio Perez any chance of handling the RB20. This comes right as rumors emerge from the FIA, the sport's governing body, about a mysterious clause that was added, potentially outlawing an inertial valve Red Bull may have been using for brake bias adjustments. Now, Red Bull claims this was just a random update in preparation for 2026. But do we really buy that? What do you guys think is going on behind the scenes? Red Bull's massive advantage has seemingly disappeared over the last few rounds, and there's got to be an explanation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you all think. Before we dive deeper, let's touch on some driver market news. Alex Palou, the IndyCar champion, was rumored to be linked with Audi F1, but he's called it fake news. It's a shame because he's a fantastic driver who could do great things in F1. Speaking of Audi, they're still on the hunt for a driver to partner with Nico Hülkenberg. I'd personally keep Valtteri Bottas, but there's an interesting twist. Robert Schwartzman is set to run in FP1 at Zandvoort instead of Bottas. Could he be an outsider for that seat? And how about this? Jonathan Wheatley is leaving Red Bull to join Audi as their team principal. With Wheatley's deep connections at Red Bull, there's speculation that he could lure several key figures over to Audi. Teams in periods of dominance often face brain drain, and losing Wheatley could be a significant blow for Red Bull in the medium term. Now, back to the technical stuff. Red Bull seems to be regressing while McLaren, Mercedes, and Ferrari are bringing new upgrades to keep improving. McLaren, in particular, is looking strong with their aerodynamic testing advantage. But with Red Bull taking parts off their car, what's really going on? Have they reached their performance ceiling, or is there something else at play here? And speaking of Red Bull's issues, Sergio Perez is racing with a different engineer this weekend. His regular race engineer, Hugh Bird, is on paternity leave, so Richard Wood, affectionately known as Woody, will be stepping up. Not the ideal prep for Perez, but hey, life happens. Now let's talk about that controversial rule. Article 11.1.2. This rule, which some believe could target Red Bull, seems to prohibit asymmetric braking. Recently, the FIA added a section to clarify this, and it's got everyone wondering, why now? Was Red Bull really using something like this? Could this be why they've struggled since Miami? Red Bull isn't saying much, but Helmut Marko has admitted that the car isn't as good as they thought it was. He even hinted that they might have taken a wrong turn somewhere in their development. Could this be linked to removing something that was once a key part of their success? As we wrap up, I want to hear from you guys. Do you believe Red Bull's explanation, or do you think there's more to this story? And what's your take on the driver market moves? Let me know in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on F1 Fastlane.